Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you're watching me from. How are you guys doing? Welcome to my live stream. My name is Oyoyo. Thank you for joining me today. And if you're meeting me, Ooh. Yeah, if you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Oyoyo. If you're an oldies here, thank you for joining me today. My name still remains Oyoyo. In today's conversation, I'm talking about one and only hair tutorial. I know some of you will be wondering why is so you're talking about health tutorial. For the purpose and intent, every conversation we are having here, we are using that based on the words fair use are that allow people to review content and also use it for educational purposes, for informational purposes, for criticism and what have you. So I need this to be out here. Everything is in line with 1976 Copyright Act. So welcome to my live stream. I know you'll be asking, why is Oyo talking about hair tutorial today? What's going on? What did hair tutorial do? Hair tutorial doesn't need to do anything wrong before we talk about it. We are talking about those that have been talking about bothering this woman that for some reason, I don't know why. And then again, I've been talking about advocating for people, lending my voice to when I see something going wrong. So why not talk about hair tutorial? Hair tutorial is someone I know. Okay, I've been speaking about Cora. I haven't had any interaction with Cora ever since I've been talking about Cora. But for the sake of what? Justice. That's why we're discussing Cora in my channel. But hair tutorial is someone I know when she started this her social media journey. I've known her for the past 4 years. And to know her is to understand what the definition minding your business means. She's a girl that minds her business. She's a girl that focuses on what she wants to do. And she is a girl that's simply sharing her family, her content. Is either you come to learn or you like what she's doing or you walk away. And again, she didn't just start talking about her content. She started this journey in those days of YouTube when bake with me, I bake with you, roll with me, I roll with you. So it's been 4 years that I've known hair tutorial in the streets of YouTube. For the most part, she's someone that respects herself and minds her business. Why am I discussing hair tutorial today? She made a video talking about how people have been leaving her comments in the comment section and things like that. How she blocks the people she wants to block and she moves on. How it doesn't bother her when you talk about her, but when you talk about her children, that one bothers her. And I want to bring it to our attention here. If I can come here defend Cora based on injustice that I see going on social media, hair tutorial is someone I know. Okay, when I know hair tutorial. You get it? Now, why are people always looking for other people's trouble, trying to be other people's teachers, trying to parent for you, trying to tell you how you can parent your children? Does that sound similar to what happened to Cora Obidi? Does that? I guess so. They will sit at the comfort of their home with their phones and laptop or TV or tablet, mandating you on how you should run your own home. That's why I'm talking about it here. I remember when I talked about Cora, they would tell Cora, you're feeding your children with salad instead of you to take them to McDonald's. I laugh and I passed because it simply shows that the person does not understand what it is or knows anything about nutrition. So Cora doesn't take her kids to fast food. It became a problem. Somebody will turn on her ring light, questioning her how she's feeding her children. And that is why her tutorial is on the chopping board today here at Oyoyo Sword. So once again, thank you for joining me today. Come on in, let's have this amazing conversation. And I'm going to welcome all my beautiful people. Oni, how are you? Onigo is an OD here. We all were together in those days of early beginnings of YouTube. And this lady doesn't look for anybody's trouble. I know how many times I've called her attention to to her videos being copyrighted by people. People will lift her whole 6 minutes, 8 minutes video and post on their pages. Of course, I've called her several times. Olivia, I don't like what you're doing. Watermark your videos. Because of her simple self, she'll say, oh, yo, how many of them am I going to chase around? But fast forward to 2024, now she watermarks her video. That conversation I had with her was about 2 years ago. She watermarks her video to protect her content, her creativity, her own video, her life, her family, her everything. Now, why am I talking about this? Some miserable internet warriors, that's what I call them, keyboard warriors. They came to her comment section telling her why she was still feeding her baby. Her baby is old enough to take care of herself, feed herself, all manner of things. They've talked in the past how she doesn't take care of her daughter, how she focuses on her son, how she ignored people for a long time. But when I saw her make that video, I know this one really, really, really got to Olivia. Olivia does not look for anybody's trouble. I don't even know if she knows how to make trouble. She minds her business. My question to all of you, perfect mothers, perfect morally just women, professionals in the field of motherhood, nursing babies, taking care of home, cleaning, sweeping, washing. You guys are experts in those fields. All of you criticizing in the comment section, none of you have proven to be what? A nutritionist, to be of any kind, No degree, no certification, no anything, no license for anything. But because you feel maybe your life is so miserable, you want others to feel your misery. I don't know why. I don't know why. Let me read more comments. Hi, Cynthia. Thank you for joining. Olivia is sweet and she no get wahala. Exactly. For those who do not know, that's her real name, Olivia. She is simple. She minds her business. I've never seen somebody who minds her business up to that. She said, oh, I better leave those people, Jerry. I remember when we did the Olympics videos. So many memories to remember. But this woman minds her business. Now, let me continue. I love her tutorial and lifestyle. Yes, thank you. She's so real and likable. I love her smiles. Exactly. J Love, how are you doing? Good evening to you. Very unfortunate that some don't know when to talk and when to keep quiet. Exactly. This lady has I think Mona is about 5. Okay, Mona is 5, other 5. I don't know if she's up to 6. So Olivia says she still feeds her child because some kind of food is difficult for her to eat. If it were just basic cereal, she can eat all of those by herself. But for fufu and all of that, she helps her baby to eat right. I remember when someone came on YouTube saying that she doesn't know what else to do with her daughter because her daughter doesn't eat. It was great concern that most mothers on YouTube were profiling solutions. I know the likes of me said she should try Ensure if it's in Nigeria. That was a concerned mother on how to help her own child. Now, Olivia is doing her thing. For the fact that she's putting herself out there without cursing anybody, without doing anything that will provoke you, she's only doing what she knows best to do. She went on to explain that even when she was growing up, her own mother fed her until she was a certain age. It was until she started feeling that her schoolmates would see her, that her mother was still feeling her. That's when she now started telling her mother, no, you have to stop. Olivia was a first-time mom with Monachi. For all of you grandmas that mastered how to run children, right? She was a starter when she had Monachi. First-time mother. She did the whole Monachi 9 years all by herself. She was lucky with the new baby her mother came. And if she feels that's the best way that my daughter can actually get to eat food, whose business is that? You that is a keyboard warrior, how is your own life? How? I'm making this video to make us understand that we should know when to draw what? boundaries. We should know when to stop, know when to talk and when not to. Just like what Uju talk Ame said here. People don't know when to talk and when to stop. This girl is running her show, minding her business, showcasing to the world. She actually got big with what? Her hair tutorial, teaching young mothers how to make their kids hair effortlessly without anything before she now went into lifestyle. What has she gone wrong that you come to her comment section and say all manner of things about her children? That sounds very similar to what they've been doing to Cora Obidi. And the irony of it, most of those people attacking Cora are now using hair tutorial to do vis-a-vis hair tutorial and Cora. Why are you comparing these two people? They are not the same. They're not similar. There is no need for comparison. And that's the problem with human beings, comparing one to another. If you have children, you compare the first child to the second one, the third one. How has that fetched you in your home? How is it going? With today's kids, they will tell you, Mom, why are you always comparing me with my brother or with my sister? She's different. I'm different. But no, you will not want to mind your business. You're comparing them. Hair tutorial simply doing her thing. If you don't like her channel, move on. If you don't like her page, move on. Nobody made you that mother general to come and dictate to another woman running her family beautifully, paying her bills, investing, doing everything human beings should do as a fulfilled person, affecting lives. You now want to come and tell her how to raise her child, right? Because you're in the place to do that. You are, right, in the best place to tell another woman how to run her show. For those that have been following me and Cora's story, does this sound similar? You're not a good mother. You're a bad mother. You're a this. You're a that. You're not supposed to be a mother. You're a bad parent. Who gave you the license to monitor someone as a good mother, a good parent, or what? Let me know the license you got and which authority, which government, which board, which agency made you the mother general on how others should do what? Parent their children. The last time I checked too, the daughter, no Olivia get them. The mouth with the tech chop, now her daughter and her hand that she's using to feed. Olivia has never come to complain to any of you that she's tired of this, her daughter, because she's always relying on her to feed. She has never. If she feels anything is wrong with her child, it's left for her and her husband to decide on what next to do. And not for you internet trolls, not for you online bullies, not for you keyboard warriors, that your own personal life is thinking as what? And you want to mandate others how to raise their children. Think about it. What works in your home will not work in my home because you don't know my dynamics. Until we remember that there are boundaries, until you remember that you don't pay the person's bills, until you remember that you have no business with that person, you're not related, you don't know each other, until you get those facts, you will not learn to mind your business. Not only are they stealing her videos on social media, they have gone now to start creating groups upon groups upon groups with her name. Those that want to make it fast without doing what? Paying the dues. You guys, for those that have been here for a few minutes that I started, I said how it all started. She was minding her business and continued to mind her business until tomorrow she will mind her business. Show us how you take care of your own children. Put them on the screen. Let's be the judge. Because it's very easy to judge another person. Why the rest of your fingers, when you're pointing at her tutorial, point back at you? 4 fingers pointing back at you and you haven't noticed anything. Anyway, let me read more comments and then we can continue. They should learn to watch and move on. Exactly. I noticed that these miserable people have been going after Ruth and Olivia, just like they did to Cora. And it's most likely black women. Before Uncle J Love, they are black women. They are. Because you know what? Because some people have already stated how much you can make from Facebook views, they will be in their miserable life calculating, how can this girl of yesterday be making that kind of money? And let's see what we can say to make her cry. You didn't do anything to them. The only thing you did was because you were showcasing yourself on social media. That was all. But they want to make you feel a taste of what? Their misery. But I like the way she said it. That she, first of all, reply those in under your comment section. All of those people that were liking those comments, she's going to block all of them before she block the chief person, so that you can all get sense. Social media is whereby if you don't like what the person is doing, you walk away. You walk away. You walk away. Hi, Laura Lee. Thank you for joining. When you have a picky eater, the only way to ensure that when you are doing everything you can to make sure your child is getting adequate nutrition, and some silly person somewhere will come to add pain to the little joy you're finding. Because according to Olivia, if she feeds the baby reasonably eats better. But if she leaves her to eat by herself, is a problem. And she tried to explain that. I was like, you don't need to explain to anybody. You don't. Let them learn to mind their damn business. That's what Tim Walz said. Even if you don't like what your neighbor is doing or what they believe in Minnesota, according to Tim Walz, we learn to what? Respect our neighbors. Treat people nice. In Minnesota, the first thing they will tell you, Minnesota nice. When they don't like you, they try to put a face. Respect people's boundary. Know your own space. And if you don't know how to do that, mind your damn business. I know sometimes truth is hard, but today we are going to hear it. Just like they drag Cora, they will come and say her pot is this. She doesn't know how to mop floor. Her floor is from white to brown. Have you ever gone to Cora's house? Cha, you have never been to her house, but you know from the screen the color of her house. From your phone, you know how her house is. People will never learn to mind their business. Now they are poking hair tutorial. And someone just said Ruth again is another person. They are poking. Okay, let me continue and say, they cannot try these things with Oyibo women. Exactly. They know those ones don't mix words. They will give it to them right back. Right back. I must say that Cora has grown a lot. She is doing well. Cora is a child of grace. Exactly. She is a child of grace. Despite, I've never seen a Nigerian woman, dragged on social media like they dragged Cora. I have never seen. But she's surviving all of them and she's thriving. Hi, UD. Thank you for joining me today. God bless you richly too, sis. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate you. Laura Lee said, my son was the same. Even at 17, I have him on things to increase appetite. Yes, I monitor how much he eats and I prepare most of his meals to make sure he's eating enough. You guys see. This hair tutorial's daughter is about 5, going to be, I'm not sure she's 6 yet. But people are out there. I think she's 6. She just started first grade in UK. I don't know the age for first grade. I don't know. I don't know the age. So please leave Olivia alone. Leave hair tutorial alone. That's how you guys will start crippling in. Before you know it, you start dragging the the young woman doing her thing, minding her business, enjoying her marriage with her husband and her beautiful children. It starts from little people, just one or two. The next thing, they will go and make video dragging this lady. And the next thing, they will get a group of them doing the same thing. Leave her to raise her child to the best of her knowledge. With the second baby, you get better in being a what? In being a mom. The first child is always what? Try and error. You're trying to figure it out. How many of us here that will, testify with me? When you have your first child, if the child do anything, you're already running helter-skelter to go and pick the child because you don't know that children can actually cry for no reason. But by the second child, I've fed him, he has eaten, he's not wet, he did not poop, he did not do this, right? The diaper is dry, everything is fine, the temperature of the room is beautiful, and the child is crying. Okay, cry some more, maybe it will help you to sleep. It gets better. And maybe her second baby might be the kind that eats better. So she will not go through what she went through with the first one. But you witches and wizards on social media, you principalities looking for who to share your misery with. Misery needs company, right? But not her tutorial. Mind your business. Don't come and look for another Nigerian woman to drag on social media. Mind your business. She hasn't done anything out of the ordinary. She was only feeding her child. You, the motherhood specialist, who gave you the license? Who gave you the authority? I need to understand. Because the last time I checked, nobody monitored you when you were raising your own children. Nobody. Lives that when they see someone living a better life than them, it hurts their demonic soul. I love watching, even if I don't agree. I just scroll past. Sincerely, you said it right. When they see someone whose life is what they want to have, but unfortunately, life has dealt with them that is not their own life. And they forget very quickly that we all have stories. Everybody is on their own path. You understand? There was a time her tutorial was starting. You that is kind of unhappy that this is her present life. Why not do what? Figure something out for yourself. Why not? Why not figure something out for yourself? Why not? But you want to drag her. You want to tell her she's not doing well. This is not the first time that they're talking about this lady. There was a time they will come, they will just be criticizing her. You're always doing a try haul, do this, that. We don't see you buy good things for your daughter. Imagine. Whose daughter? Her tutorial's daughter. But they want to tell you what to do, how to raise your child. Even the teachers that these people send their kids to school to get education, they don't tell their teachers how to teach them. They don't. The teacher will still teach based on what? The school curriculum. They don't tell the teacher, no, you must teach her math first, then followed by language, followed by science. No, the teacher will follow their own school timetable. But you sit in your home and tell another woman that does her cleaning, when her child is sick, she's the one that goes to the hospital. Let me ask all of you, telling her how to raise her child. Her son was recently sick. How many of you went to the hospital to sleep with the child? How many of you, mother generals? If you don't know what to do on social media, look for a comedy show to watch. If what somebody is showcasing is not, you're not enjoying it, block the page. Click on do not recommend.